What's up, guys? I'm Travis, and you're watching Upgraded RC. So in this video, guys, we will be unboxing, reviewing. I'm going to go over some of the key points that make this kit such a great kit. And then we're going to go out and test it. There's a local trail around here about 5 minutes from my house. We're going to go hit up, and it's got sand and rocks, and there's a river right next to it, stuff like that. So we'll go play around a little bit. And then after I get done, I'll give you my initial thoughts on what I think of this kit. Let's get going. So guys, I walked into my local hobby shop yesterday. I know, I'm there all the time. But anyway, they had one of these sitting on the counter, and they've been talking about these for a couple months, how they were going to get 6 of them in, 3 in one color and 3 in the other color. I guess they only make a red, and I think they're calling it graphite. It's got the picture of the red one on the box here, but I did get the graphite one. I guess he only got 2 of them in, and the guy before me, he took one immediately, and then about 20 seconds after he put it on the shelf, I took this one. So anyway, that's how this came to be. I love Jeeps, and I'm really a big fan of all the Axial products. So we're gonna unbox this one and see what we got here. All right, so let's start by getting the Revue out of the way here. We'll put it over here for now. Well, I think it goes without saying, guys, the box is beautiful. I mean, they do so many full color pictures, big and bright and beautiful. You can see everything on the box. Axial does a really good job with that. I love being able to see everything before I buy it so you can look at all the stuff. Well, here's a good picture on the front, so you can stick that on your shelf if you save boxes like I do. And let's go ahead and turn this over here. So guys, one of the key features on here, one of the really big features on here actually is this 2-speed transmission with the dig. Now, if you don't know what a dig is, this allows you to lock up the rear axle so your rear tires aren't turning from the radio. And this will give you a greater turning radius on the front axle so you can get around some of these tighter obstacles and stuff. You could also use your dig to come down really steep grades, you know, if you didn't want the car to be rolling too fast. That's a great option. And this is controlled by an SX107 servo from Spectrum. Okay, now if you want to use the 2-speed transmission here, if you want to shift into second gear from the radio, you're going to have to get another servo. I'd probably recommend the SX107, another one of those. And you'll also have to get a different radio. Believe it or not, Spectrum did the electronics in this, and they put a 4-channel receiver on here, but they only gave you a 3-channel radio. They gave you the DX3. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but you could always upgrade to the DX5C like I've got, and that would take care of your problems here. Then you've got another available spot for a winch or something like that as well. So if you want to use that 2-speed transmission, like I said, you need another servo, and you need a 4-channel radio. So moving on, guys, it comes with all stainless steel pivot balls. That's great. The plastic stuff never seems to last very long. These are awesome. And you've also got a chassis mounted servo in here, and they're showing you some of the other links here that are also stainless steel. Now, this has injection molded features in here, guys. When we get to the part where I pull this out of the box, you're going to be blown away by the details. Axial did an awesome job. They've even added over 20 injection molded parts like mirrors and windshield wipers and door handles and hood covers and vents. Oh my God, we'll pull it out. You guys are going to be blown away. Okay, now they're going with the same needle trail grabbers tires, the R35 compound that's in the stock SX103 kit anyway. I guess works great. Why change it, right? Same thing here with their drive shafts. They're using the same drive shafts that they used before. And these are awesome. They're metal. They're CV style. These are going to last a long time. And then you've got the same coilover shocks, the aluminum ones that come stock on the SX103 as well. This has a larger volume in it, so it'll hold more fluid, and these are totally tunable, guys. You can adjust the pistons in them, the coils, the fluid, whatever you want. They're just a really, really good shock for this kit. I think it's going to work out great. All right, guys, we flipped the box over here, and they're talking about the Spectrum DX3 transmitter, like I was telling you this comes with. This has got some pretty cool key features on it, guys. I don't know if you can see this right here. When I take it out of the box, you'll be able to see it better, but there's 4 LED lights here on the top left side of this transmitter. And what these are for is these are indicator lights, believe it or not, to tell you how much battery life is left in your rig. I think that's awesome. That's a great idea, whoever thought of that. I told you they were going with all Spectrum electronics, and I mean all Spectrum electronics, guys. The ESC and the receiver are a combo. Okay, it's a 4-channel receiver with the ESC built in. I don't know if I like that too much. I mean, if you wanted to change out your receiver, you're going to have to change out your ESC as well because there's a combo. There's no way to get rid of one without the other. So I'm not sure how happy I am about this, but we'll see how they pair together. They're also running the Spectrum 614 servo. Okay, it's also a waterproof servo, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, it comes stock out of the box, guys, with LEDs in the front for headlights and LEDs in the rear for your brake lights. Those are already set up, all ready to go for you. You don't have to worry about it. They're going with the same 3-piece beadlock KMC licensed wheels. They work great. Why change it, right? Same thing. They're running that on the stock SCX 10.3s as well. The one thing that is huge over here, guys, big thing that I'm really excited about, is this Porter axle. These are the AR45 Portal axles, I'm sorry. And basically, this is going to give you a little bit more ground clearance. Don't quote me on the number I'm giving you right now, but I think it's like about an inch of ground clearance you're getting. This is also going to reduce the amount of torque that's being put on the drivetrain, and it's going to give you way better performance. So this is awesome, guys. I'm not sure we'll take a look at it, but I think there's a 3-link in the front and a 4-link in the rear, but these are going to be great. Can't wait to try them out. Now, you've got multiple mounting locations for your battery here. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's kind of up to you, whatever you want to run. They're doing the same 35-turn brushed 540 motors in the stock SCX10. I guess that works really good for them too. Why change it? And one thing that's cool about this, another thing, this has 13.9 inches of wheelbase, guys. Now, I did the math, and the stock SCX10, the Jeeps, they're 12.3 inches. So this is 13.9. That's almost exactly an inch and a half. That's quite a bit longer wheelbase here. Anyway, that's pretty much it here, guys. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. I'm excited. I want to see it. All right, guys, you ready? We're going to unbox this SCX 10.3 Jeep Gladiator JT. It's the 1/10 scale electric 4-wheel drive RTR, which is ready to run. You can get this in a kit or you can get it ready to run. I chose ready to run. We want to see what kind of job they did on it. Let's open it up, guys. All right, here we go, guys. Let's cut the axial seals. That's how you know nobody's been into your box to get some parts off it and switch them out with something else. I love that. Here we go. All right, it's cut now. It is no longer new. There's no drum roll. Let's just go ahead and pull it out. Ooh, nice. I get to see the graphite color. Let's get rid of this box for now. There it is, guys. Okay, so it looks like it just slides right out of here. Like this. There we go. Don't need that no more either. There is the radio. What do you think about that, guys? There's those 4 lights I was talking about that indicate the battery life on the vehicle. That's really cool. And there's the thumb that I was talking about for steering. You get that's pretty cool. I really like the way that feels. We'll find out. We'll see how that works. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's take this off. We're gonna go ahead and pull this out of here. Oh, looks like it's got some zip ties on there I'm gonna have to cut. So it looks like there's a zip tie right here in the center. And then we got one back here in the back, and they're holding on to the axles. And that's probably, oh, there's 2 of them in the back, it looks like. I lied to you. That's all that's holding on to this beast. Pull it out of the box. This over here. There you go, guys. That's what it looks like. What do you think? We'll take all this plastic stuff off here. They put on here to protect everything. That's awesome. I like that. Wow. I'm really blown away by the details on this, guys. I mean, you can see here, we got windshield wipers here. I've got hood vents. I got mirrors. Wow, this thing in the back is cool. I don't know what you call this, but I sure do like that. That's going to carry all my gas cans and high lift jack and a shovel and an axe, and I don't know what else you guys put in there, like lanterns and who knows, whatever you want. This is great. I really like that. It's got a great look to it. The Nerf bars here are also injection molded plastics and really strong. Look at those taillights. Those taillights are nice and big. They look great. I mean, the detail on this is amazing, guys. I mean, look at how detailed this stuff is, guys. And one thing that you didn't notice, and I just thought about it, there's no pin sticking up anywhere to hold this body on. How is the body held on? Well, check it out. They thought about it, and they went ahead and put these pins right here. So now the body clips are on the bottom. I think that's a pretty good idea. I don't think they should get in the way of anything while you're wheeling. Let's pull these off and let's see what it looks like inside here. It's a little bit of a hard body to get off there. Oh, the lights are already plugged in for you guys. Be careful. You're taking that off, you got to disconnect those. That's what I was talking about here. They've got the lights already wired for the tail lights and the headlights. Wow, look at that. They've even got a molded radiator in here with 2 fans, guys. That's pretty cool. Looks like the guy is all sealed up inside there. You got to take this part off to get to him. That's pretty nice under there. I'm loving the fenders here. The injection molded fenders are awesome. The door handles, it's got tinted windows on it. I mean, that's pretty nice, guys. Well, let's take a look at what's underneath the body here. Wow, what's this tag? Got a tag here. It says, attention, disconnect battery when the vehicle is not in use. I don't think we need that anymore. All right, here's the battery tray I was showing you up front. You got plenty of room here so you can put a big battery, or if you wanted to, you could also put a smaller pack on the side right here. Here's the ESC and receiver combo I was talking about, the 4-channel receiver. You've got your little SX107 servo here for the dig. And there is the shaft for the 2-speed transmission. It's shifted into second. Look at this. You got all these inner fender wells to keep all the mud off of stuff, guys. That's awesome. And right here, it looks like all these fenders have got a spot pre-cut out so that you can go ahead and install your rock lights on here so you can see what your tires are crawling over when you're at night and you can see what's going on. That's really cool. The transmission is beautiful. Look at this, guys. They hid the servo inside of this motor, and this motor is very detailed. Of course, we only got the valve cover on one side. I guess you call it a V4. Anyway, we got just the valve covers over here because you got the servo over here, and they're all the pulleys and the belts, guys. The air filter, man, this is a cold air intake. That's just amazing. They did such a good job on the detail. Wow, the shocks feel really plush. Not too soft, but they feel pretty nice and plush. I think that's going to work out great. Let's flip this over. There you go. Oh, I was right, guys. Okay, there is a 3-link in the front and a 4-link in the rear. And these stainless steel links are just amazing. They're beautiful. I think they're gonna probably last a long time, guys. They got the hole in the center here for easy adjustment. And this is the same as the XCX10-3. I was not sure about that, but you can see, it's hard to see, but right here there's different holes so that you can actually take this if you wanted to, and you can shorten it up or you can extend it out. This is an adjustable frame. All you got to do is adjust your links. Once you get past the point of adjustment, then you'll have to go get different links to either shorter or longer ones. But that's so nice, guys. That looks so great. I mean, the drive shaft's nice and beefy, and you got these red diff covers on here. I'll probably change that. I'm probably going to paint a lot of pieces on here, guys. And that portal axle, let's see, how much is it? It does. It looks like it's almost an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch clearance is what we're getting out of the porter axle. Wow, I can't wait to go play with this, guys. I think I'm going to charge a battery up, throw it in there, and we're going to go play. Sorry guys, I got all excited. I was going to put a battery in it and go run it. I forgot to show you what was in the rest of the box. Here's what we got in the rest of the box here. On this side, it looks like we got some batteries, and it looks like there's a lug wrench here. Not sure what else is in here. There's quite a bit of stuff in here actually, guys. A bunch of little parts in here. And then let's see, what do we got on the other side? This side over here, we have got the manual and the sticker kit. Awesome. So in this bag here, guys, what they gave us the 4 batteries for the transmitter, and they gave us a baseball cap for the guy. I don't know if you guys could see that or not before, but this guy inside here is wearing a cowboy hat right now. So if you don't like the cowboy hat, you can put on a baseball hat, or I don't know, I might just cut the whole head off and put some monster on there, I'm not sure. It looks like you've also got a bag of parts here. It comes with a lug wrench and some screws, and I don't know what all's in there. There's a bunch of extra parts in there for you, I guess. And then they gave us a waterproof receiver box. I'm not quite sure why. I guess they're just being nice, and they know we're going to end up changing the receiver out, so they went ahead and gave you the housing for the lower part and the top part. It's all waterproof. That's pretty nice of them, guys. So that's what's in there. And then your sticker kit. You got a pretty nice sticker kit here. It's got all kinds of different stuff on here that you could add to your car if you want to. And then the manual. This is a pretty nice manual, guys. It feels like it's heavy, good paper, good quality pictures in here. Basically, it's showing you everything in here and how to set up your transmitter and get the battery in your car and the cover on and off and all that good stuff. And of course, it's got it in every language you can think of. And then in the back here, it's got a really nice exploded view of all the different parts, so that if we break something or we decide we want to see what something's doing here, we can go in the back and we can look this up and we can see all the gears and everything. And by the way, guys, Axle is boasting that they have 23 metal gears in here. That's just awesome. Really, really good. Here's a frame design, like I was showing you, with all the holes so that you can separate the frame. And this looks like it's a really good good manual, guys. I think that's going to be great. And back here, it's got all the part numbers and the descriptions of everything, so you can see exactly what it is. So I think that manual is going to work out pretty good for us. Okay, finally, let's go play. All right, guys, this is me driving with one hand.
go. Hell yeah. Save the whole family. Look at all that shit. You got oh, damn it, you got bucket. Lost my load, bud. Alright, so here's the dig function and how it works. See how it locks up the rear and I can pull the front tires around. And then when I want to, I can just release it. Maybe having a problem releasing it.
Okay guys, so we took the Gladiator out for its first crawl. We went to a local trail. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's only 5 minutes from my house, so it worked out great. Other than being 100 degrees outside, I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. This thing is amazing. It really did impress me on several different levels. One of the things I'd really have to say is the portal axles. Wow, this really did help out a lot, guys. Guys, I was not being nice to this. I was putting it to the test. I mean, I pushed it pretty hard. I had several rollovers. I've even got a good scratch on my door and a couple other places on the body. I don't mind that, no big deal. I really wanted to get the best test I could, and I wanted to see what this thing does. So my thoughts on this, to start off with, like I said, the portal axles are great. They give you a little bit extra ground clearance. I believe because the body is so long on this, it would be nice if you had a little bit more lift on it. These 1.7 needle grapplers that it comes with are great. They work really good, but I don't think it's giving you the clearance that you need to get over some of these more difficult obstacles because of the length of the Jeep is 1.5 inches longer than the stock ACX 10.3. So the porter axles are great. The length was a little bit of a problem, but in some places it actually helped me out. Now, I plan on putting the bumper on here and the winch and the gas cans and the high lift jacket, all that stuff, guys. So what I'm thinking is all that stuff is going to weigh this down a little bit. So I actually need to put a little bit better suspension on here. I'm not going to change my shocks out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change out the coils to a little bit stiffer coils. I'm going to run my preload down a little bit to give me a little bit more lift, and I'm going to put the 1.9s on here. So I think that'll probably take care of my problem there. The body was my biggest complaint, guys. I know they got the pins on the bottom now instead of having the post come up through the hood and stuff, which is awesome. It's great for videos. I mean, it looks just like a real rig out there. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, especially in 100 degrees if you've got to take this cover off for some reason and put it back on while you're out on the trail. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I know that you're supposed to just put your battery in here and turn it on and go for hours. Don't even have to worry about it, you know. But one of the problems I had, why I had to take the cover off, was the dig. The dig on this, it works really good. It turned on for me no problem, and I was able to make really tight turns with it. I thought it was great, but it wouldn't release. Now, I know that the axial Capra also has this problem. I've got a friend that's got one, and every time he's got this problem. He can engage it, but he has to disengage it with his finger. So you got to take this cover off to disengage it. It's just such a pain in the ass in the trail, guys. I mean, the cover goes on really well, but you've got to fit it in between these gaps here on the rails, and it's just, God, it's really hard to do on the trail in 100 degrees weather when it's sweating, you're sweating and everything. I think what they need to do is have some sort of a saddle on the front. Actually, if you're listening to me, you need a saddle on the front right here and some sort of a clip in the back of this bed that would make it easy. I know you can't use the one that Traxxas has got because you'll get sued, but I mean, look how easy this comes off, guys. Look at that. And it's on, I mean, I bashed the hell out of this thing. I've wrecked with it really good. This does not come off. It works really good. Axle, you guys got to find something else like that. This is way too hard to keep taking these body pins off the bottom when you need to. So that's probably my biggest complaint, guys. Other than that, and the dig wouldn't release, I had no problems with this. I thought it was great. Like I said, it impressed me on several different levels where I did things I didn't think that this would do stock out of the box, especially with a longer wheelbase and not having a whole bunch of clearance. I can't say enough about it. I love this vehicle. I wish they could do something about the body, and we got to fix the dig. I don't know if anybody else out there's got this issue with the dig and they've fixed it yet or not, but I'm going to figure it out. I mean, it could be something as simple as a trim on the servo. I don't know, but I will figure it out and I will let you guys know. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this. Great kit. Other than the body and the dig, I loved it. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to set it all up and we're going to go out. We're going to do some more trails and I'll show you guys video of that. That's it, guys. That's the unboxing of the Gladiator. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. All you guys that are following me, this is probably something different for you. I've never really crawled before or had a crawler. So I loved it. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of it. And we'll just see what happens, guys, what the future brings here. But every time you see this, you're going to see some upgrades being done to it because there's a lot of them. There's all kinds of upgrades for this. I mean, way more upgrades than there are for this. So that's it, guys. Those are my thoughts. You guys go out there and crawl, have a good time. Send me some pictures, send me some videos. I want to see what you guys are doing. I want to know what you guys think of this. Please comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. And if I left any content out or if you liked it, I'm good with all comments, guys. Until then, you guys have a great time. Go play. Do whatever you need to do to make you happy. I'm Travis. You're watching Upgraded RC. Peace out.